Oh, wow. I thought it froze. Okay, great. Um, well, so let me tell you, there are no drivers. So I'm just going to remove these. Um, yeah, there's no such thing here. Uh, Let's see the errors. I don't even know what this is. This possibly another effect or maybe a missing effect. I don't know. This is serve deer. Ob- Obtain serve deer events. I think we're missing. I think this is not converted. Server.
Mhm.
There's impl obtain serve deer, and this is not the trait implementation.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be an effect. So we're supposed to do impl effect of probably give you a serve deer. And maybe an anyhow. Oh no, we need a wrapper, right? Or in this case, maybe it's so tiny that even maybe it's just an IO. I don't know. It's very small. Like it's literally just some this call.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it's probably an IO, but we can't provide more context IO. So let's do anyhow. And this is obtain serve here. I didn't. That's why I didn't import effect. Now I should be able to do that. And this it's funny because it's just temp dear new context, right?
Yeah. So
Um, like
last
create.
time you said you wanted to do some software engineering, right? And this seems like doing that, where we remove a bunch of brittle boilerplate. Have a nice trait.
Have a nice trade.
Mm-hmm.
As in, see you have a nice
Face
trade.
ugly. Sorry?
Like see you have a nice trade. Goodbye, have a nice trade.
Do some engineering and have a nice trait.
When you said brittle, the only thing came to my mind is great brittle.
Good one. Oh, knob. I'm such a knob. Okay. We serve there, right? Server effects.
There should be an obtain here.
This is a different thing. So we have a server effect and we still have a server driver, which no, we don't. Server effect.
Where's the obtain? Server, serve deer, obtain serve deer that one.
Yeah,
So I
this one.
did finish the create serve deer. That would be you know how to do this. It's like So you can okay with that and to try all together.
And the context.
We have a we have a context.
Oh yeah, sorry. So
It's that, but wrapped in okay.
okay.
That makes sense. And there's an action for that
Oh, okay. Wrap.
usually. Maybe you need to save, and then there will be, or maybe it's not. Because this does not. Okay, you need to construct a served here. Y- y- there will be if you construct a served here.
Ah, okay. How how do I do that? Ah, right, right,
Um,
right, right.
yeah, just
Very
construct
dear.
served here, and then it'll suggest that you wrap it in okay.
Noise.
Noise will be noise.
And that's it. And we can throw this out, right?
Yes.
Noise. Any other modifications needed here?
Obtain served here event that enum can also. So
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
serve direct now event.
Yeah, but that served deer obtained, there's like it's just a served deer. We don't need that message, served deer obtained. No, we can just print the served deer. I think that's fine.
Mm-hmm,
The result
mm-hmm.
of it is the served deer. And will when we try to call the call method, we will find out that it does not implement display.
Uh,
It's derive more display. And then you need not here, you need another attribute display. Yeah, display, yeah. And then there's a call, and I think it's just we could like yeah, and then the debug of that because I don't think actually maybe tempdir has display. I don't know. That's not ours though. It's not ours. It's temp.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But does it?
Well, if you remove the question mark, you'll find out.
Nope.
Mm, cool, good enough for me.
This,
What is
why
it
this
complaining about though?
underline?
I don't know. Find out
Conflicting implementations.
because we
Uh,
have line. What do we have? We have. You see that line 44?
yeah, yeah.
Just remove that. That's like the explicit. That's how you implement display without the
Yeah,
derive.
yeah. But we have the right. That's
Yeah,
why we
the
have macros, programming. Hell yeah.
meta programming. First time I heard the term meta programming, it was from a guy later told me that he always Googles the ending of films before he watches them.
Wow. Okay. Well, I I have found that a good film will be good whether or not you read the plot beforehand.
Sure, but if
But
you tell me you do something like this, I'm going to be like afraid of having a nap when you're around.
okay, that's a bit extreme, but yeah. Okay. Um, right. So we have this stuff. What's next? Count the fate. No more errors. No more errors. Let's check the. Oh, you still have events here,
Yeah,
and we have an impl, but we don't have a impl effect.
that's pretty bad.
So we need another input effect for the server spawn. And for server spawn. And
The effect is generic. So you can actually, you should probably remove that because it gives you T and E here. Whereas if you make the effect concrete, it'll complete with the correct types.
Mhm.
That would probably be a server. Yeah. And this would probably be an anyhow because everything is fatal. But on the other hand, we might want a wrapper because there are. I don't really know that there's more than one way for this to fail. Also, I don't really know that we need any prefix for these errors. I'm like, do we need a prefix for any of these errors? Like, whatever. Let's make it an anyhow. See what happens. And now you can remove that contents and do the completion again. And the implementation is actually line 96.
And do we need the spawn async move?
No,
I
it's the
think we still do.
contents of that async block that we are.
So here.
It's not even the contents of. It's more like the contents of that result that we're interested in. Let's start with that. Yeah, the contents of that result. What did that get us?
Almost there. Oh, it returns a server spawn event.
Yeah.
Spawn. Let's see what server spawn event spawn has. An address and a shutdown effect. So we probably want server spawn and just this, right?
We I don't know that we need a struct for that. It could be like maybe. Maybe it's more like it's like an event. Like if all we need is like the address and the shutdown effect, maybe we just a tuple of those. I'd be okay with a tuple of those.
Sure.
But that wouldn't be display, wouldn't it? Would it? Would it?
No.
I don't think
Yes.
tuples implement display.
Don't they?
I don't think. No, they don't.
No, they don't. Well,
So we need a struct.
okay. So this is good?
But I'm just the server shutdown. Can the address be in the server shutdown effect instead?
Wow. What? Sorry, what was your question?
Maybe the address can be in the server shutdown effect. I think it doesn't need to. Well, maybe it should probably not be in it because it's not needed for that effect. So I think the answer is no.
Well, I think we print it at least. But
we
most of
definitely need it, but it's not needed for that effect.
So we print it.
And we launch the browser there.
Yeah, we launched the browser. Yeah, we do need it.
In any case, rotate.
Wait, the real browser. I did the next.
Sharing. Shared.
Mhm.
Where are we?
So we were at struct server spawn.
This
Yep. Oh,
and
now we have two of them.
because you have two of them. Yeah, because of the bounds of our trait effect, we need the whatever this returns to implement display, and therefore it must be there must be a struct for it, right?
Yeah.
So this is more like a server spawned.
Yes.
I don't know what it wants here. I'm using the wrong. Wait, this. Yeah, no. What? Why? Show me the error. It's not showing me the error. What's the deal here? Maybe no. What?
Save.
Second. I saved. But it's like goes here, but doesn't show me the error.
What?
I don't know. Let's go to. Oh, it just took a while. Oh, no, I removed the. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what this is.
And now?
Server spawned. Okay.
That doesn't
Uh,
show the error?
It no, but maybe maybe it's because there are other errors here, right? Maybe there's a syntax error somewhere. Failed to resolve is pretty harsh. So this would be a server spawned, right?
Yeah. Spawned.
Okay. Oh, where's this? There's no such thing here. There's no event here. I don't know what this is. How is this still here? Ah, there is that. And we don't
Oh,
return it. How did it get here?
wait. You're editing the old code. I didn't comment it. I just copied it.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to like delete what you moved over.
Yeah.
This. I get it. Okay. And delete the whole thing because I don't think there's anything here that's relevant. Info all the delete all that. There's this new here, but I don't think it's needed. The field could be public. And this is server spawned. I don't know what it wants. LSP restart. Come on. The type constructed contains server spawned due to the type argument, blah, blah, blah. Arguments to this enum. Is this an enum? It's not an enum. Pop crate struct. Server spawned. Has fields. And that's it. I don't see why it. What is this here? Obtain not found for this. That's from somewhere else.
Doesn't it need a display? If we had derived more display, doesn't it need a
Oh,
display?
that's what is like messing up everything.
Yeah. Method programming doesn't work well with language tools.
It's a missing error UI for this the derive more crate. So
Yeah,
this
because
is server spawned. And we can do address, right? Are we good now? Looks like we're good.
Yeah.
This is not interesting. Um, to do observed strange output. Command server at. Well, I don't have commands anymore, so I'm just going to remove it. Okay. What is that?
To restart LSP.
Really?
Hmm.
I'm not buying that. What is it? What context are we in? Why is this result of path buff? Hmm?
That's the serve there. That's the serve there.
This is server spawned.
No, server spawn. No.
Why?
Server spawn. No.
Look, this is impl effect for server spawn. So what's the
Yeah.
result?
It returns a server spawn.
No, look here. Destruct.
No, that's the. Oh my bad. The server spawn is the input. Oh. Nah.
Server spawned. This should do it.
Voice. Oh, forgot to share. We were in server. What? Oh, that's no more errors in this file.
Really. But
Hmm.
do we have what we need in this file?
We have no. We still need the server shutdown.
Cool.
But effect server spawned for server spawn is good.
Well, what about all the missing context calls inside there?
Missing context calls, you
Yeah,
say?
just look for question marks and
Question mark. Well, here we have context
why is it with context?
because it needs to get address. No, with context. With context is only evaluated if there's an actual error.
So this is just to prevent the stringification of address. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So it's not failed to bind to address, it's more like binding to. No need to say error. Yeah. Another question mark is 99. Set non-blocking. Okay. Instead of could not set TCP da da da. Yeah. Yeah, good. What is that?
Fail create hacker server from this fail to create server مسجل.
Mi- Don't skip the 104.
Yeah. This not front local context.
Get local address or get address. I don't know what. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. But why?
I suppose this could be replaced with
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
context. With context.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Maybe reference?
No, it's already been moved.
Right. Yeah. Why now not good?
You need to do
Ah, it's context.
undo more.
Okay. Server with graceful shutdown. No more question marks, no more question marks, no more question marks. That's it.
Cool. Okay, let's do server shutdown.
Yeah. I'm gonna just copy this from here over there to here. Server drop down and have for server,
That's not
you know,
where. That's
shut the
the
down.
that's the
Okay.
successful result, right? And I think that's unit. Are
Yes.
we? Is that correct though? What did we?
Well, well, it's a let's see. Events understand event. Event is an okay unit or an error. Yes. So it's a unit and yeah, any error that will do fine, just nicely. Yes. And here we do
Unit.
this without the unwrap.
Oh, we can unwrap. This is like MCSC send.
Oh,
MPSC send.
I mean the okay. The the, the panic on MPSC cell instead of error, I guess. Sure. Uh, yeah. And what else?
Unit
Question mark. Okay. Unit
in the return type.
in the return type. Yes. Result. However. Not question mark.
Sender send semi. That's the first thing we do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next following line, we like self join handle await context. So jo- join await. It's not. It's not the. Yeah. Join waiting. Like server task join?
Sorry?
Server task join. I believe that's just server task join. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes. What things?
Um, I don't know, just like low level kind of error. Because there will be like printed the fact that shutdown is attempted, like that
Okay.
effect. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
We do need to try expression that.
And
That's right.
this one too.
No,
No.
that's unwrap. Now, if you want us to, not unwrap those, that's fine, but we should probably to do that. It'll be easier now to not unwrap those
Yeah.
because they're inside. So you can add a to do because there's more than one of these. So probably for consistency, we leave it as unwrap and insert a to
Yes.
do.
Okay. But no, it's fine. I think unwrap is fine. I mean, if the NPSC crashes, then yeah, the app can crash. It's
All
fine.
hope is lost in that case. But like, shouldn't we
Well,
do some sort of try to be graceful about our term? Because we started, we spawned things, and
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
something goes wrong, we can
Hmm.
try to do some graceful termination.
Hmm.
It's my
Yeah,
internet
we'll do a round of unwrap removal.
disconnecting because
I guess we gotta. It's like one thing what you do before the release in Rust, right? You go through the unwraps in your code.
all right. Sharing. Sorry, I was disconnected for a moment. Shared. Okay. Where are we? Server. Server, right?
Server. I think it's maybe
No
done.
errors. Just some unused. Okay. So maybe now all our effects are correct. I'll go back to main, and there's this obtain. Okay, we have an effect for this. So it will not be obtained here. I'm removing this from here.
Yeah.
It'll be obtained by the app. Okay. This,
It,
however, does not yet have an effect. I'll change the to do to say effect, right?
yep.
And we don't have any of these anymore. Removing all this stuff. We don't have these drivers. We have modules provide effects. The served here is also not provided to the app in this way,
Do we
but
still
these
have an
are.
app? Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, because these come
yep.
from the initialization. Yeah.
Yeah. Served there is removed from here. Go back over here. To do avoid having any unreachable invocations. That's what we're trying to do. So we're deep. Hello again. This is nonsense. There's no such thing anymore.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know what app run is anymore, but it's not taking these input events, that for sure. And from here on, it's like all bets are off because we need to see what's inside run, right? It
Yeah.
also all this goes away because we have no commands, right?
Yeah.
The only thing we would, I don't know about control either. I think the only thing that we don't even, yeah, if we need kind of to subscribe into some completion mechanism, some other completion mechanism where we do want the code, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be, and I don't, and complete in RX Rust, completion does not have a value. So this struct is no longer what we're looking for. It'll just be like the last one. I think we have something like this here. Into stream, yeah, into stream next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, because we're like saying, okay, if we ever have, right, if you ever have an emit, it's going to be a code, right? And then we discard. Because basically you can see that this is the exit code, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have a map or any of this.
Yeah.
We have just, nor do we have that. This is actually interesting. Like, why doesn't this? I kind of want to stay in RX Rust land and say, okay, first into future instead of into stream next.
Yeah.
But it didn't work, so whatever. Just left a comment here. And I don't know. I don't remember what the unwrap is for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. But we have to change whatever this is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go in here. So here is control. We don't have control anymore. We don't have command. I think we just want to say I32, right? So run
Yeah.
is like I32.
Nice.
Okay. And what? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. What is this? What did I change? Event. No. So run doesn't take anything, just takes self.
Yeah.
And this is I32. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's that. And here will be the interesting stuff. Like, what do? We don't, nothing happens. We don't have a state yet. We don't do this. We need to start asking for what we want to happen and turn that into observable, right?
Yeah.
And start doing observable transformations. And I'm not sure what to do with all this code because it's just in the way now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but actually there's not much code here. So this, I think we just delete. And this has been extracted away. So this is empty now. That's fine. What do you think the first things that we do here are? Like signals, right? Signals.
Signal. Yes.
Okay. So we have effects, right? We have a signal install something, right? Install all
Install
signal.
signal.
Yeah.
Dot
And
or
it like
colon effect.
we need to construct it, right? We
Right.
cannot. We need to,
Yeah.
like, how do you construct a unit struct?
Just
We do this.
parentheses.
Okay. Here. Install signal. No, it's without, right? It's just like this. I suppose. Is that right? Effect. Mismatch type. It's a unit struct. Can I do this? Is that, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. But now it's not the correct.
No. No, it's not. You can't do this. It's a unit struct. I
It
really do
requires.
think this is instantiation.
Okay. Cool.
Well, let's find out.
So, Sure. Hmm. Right. Right.
Okay.
Expected.
Try like chaining.
Ah,
Oh, we
this
don't do
is
effect. We do call. We do call.
call.
We call the call method,
Yeah.
and that got us a future. What we do with that, we don't have a method for that, but we have a like shared from future, and we have to do that. We have to get into Rustland, RX Rustland, because we were not an async function here.
Shared.
Yep, from future. Oh, there's a from future result. It's interesting. I don't think we'll be using that though, because I think that's interesting. That's actually interesting, because from future result will like result in the termination of that observable with an error.
OK is emitted via next. Error is emitted via error. Next followed by complete. And error by error. This is not bad, actually.
I think we should try to use this first, because in the case that this is they are all results, right? All the effects,
Yeah.
right? We should
And then we
see
do.
whether we can work with this. Oh no,
Okay.
no, we don't call next on these things.
No?
No. We call. We will, this will emit, right? So we need to handle like what we do. We need to decide what we do now when this we emits, right? And what we do is like move on to ask for other things, right?
Yeah. So we need the monad. Sorry.
But
We need a.
but we also want to continue listening to, like, we want to also, because we now have an observable, right? If this emitted successfully, right, then we would have an observable.
Yeah. No. No.
Yeah,
Yes.
the observable with the signal.
Yeah. But okay. Yeah. Let's just quickly check the docs for this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I think. So this emits, but this emits via next and complete.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that we call next or complete.
No, the
The factory
from
will
future
call.
result thing calls it. Yeah. Here's an example. Yeah, we call on error, right, and subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's only one subscribe, and there isn't even a subscribe. Like the only subscribe is in main, and it's that into stream.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah. So what do we do with this?
So before we know what we do, we need to do two things, right? Like handle the errors and uh, um, and handle success. I don't know. I don't actually don't think that I don't know how to work with from future result in this case. Like I don't understand how this logic can, like, how we can we call both on error and I don't think we want to do anything on error with this anyway, like other than to maybe print
Quit.
that, but we already do, right? That's in the call method, right?
Yeah, we want to quit.
And that will that will just happen, right? That's handled for us in like early completion of this entire observable.
Okay.
Like what happens, it will end, right? So I think we want to like map such an error into an exit status, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, so basically we can't do from future result. I don't think we can do that because we'd have to like call two different methods. I don't know how we would do that. I think we need to do from future and then handle the values from there
Uh-huh.
because otherwise
It's
I can't imagine it.
it's a train. The returns also returns the same, so you can call
Yeah,
another method.
but you see, on error simply like kind of maybe handles the error. Like if you call on error, right?
Yeah.
You you just handle the error,
Yeah.
and and we don't want to handle the error. We want to map the error,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we can't use this thing. We don't have we need from future so
Okay.
that we would receive it as a value.
From future
That's what I'm thinking.
map.
And we might do map. We might do flat, probably flat map. What is there a flat map? What is the flat map? Is map each item into an inner observable and merge the results. Yeah, let's stick with flat map for now. Give us a closure. Yeah, but here we need to think about what we do, right? What are the next steps in terms of? But let's think about failure first, right? How how do we like handle failure here? Talk to me.
I guess with a match.
But like this is stream transformations, right? We
Yeah.
think about this observable, and there will be like an output observable, right? Returned from run. That is we have that's the promise, right? That it is a shared box observable of I32.
Yeah.
Right. So we're mapping everything here, whatever logic there is, it all ends up being an observable of I32.
Yeah. Got it. So,
Yeah, so this will be a flat
let's
map.
let's think about this. Let's create an observable here, something that we can return.
Sorry, here's another question.
Okay.
If it's the case that our app returns a shared box observable of I-32, we should probably rotate. Yeah. Not because I want to hog the keyboard or anything. I want to talk.
Mhm.
Shared. We have the wrong type because we know that it's going to be at best a single value, right?
Yeah. Uh,
So it's a future. I mean, it's okay to do this, but if we do this, we need to keep in mind that it's just like a single emit observable, right?
yeah.
And we should probably like to do well if it's a single emit observable. Consider it possibly should be future.
Future.
Okay.
It should indeed be a future.
So I have two options here. This result.
Just a sec. Let me explain my approach.
Mhm.
I usually try to um, like build a few paths, even if it's a match or something, and then refactor that into stream
Okay.
operations.
So
So that's
on
what I
that,
was trying to do the last time. You don't necessarily have to do it. I was just explaining.
okay. Um, I can do it. I think we might actually do that, but first, this doesn't work. Why do you think that is? Because this is not an instantiation?
What's there?
No method call for struct install signal.
Is it pub?
The trait or this is
The
pub. Maybe the trait is not. I don't know.
trait.
Like, it is, but it's not in scope, and it's not offering to bring it into scope either.
Oh yeah, but we need it.
Yeah, I'll get it. Oh, but there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Okay, sorry. This needs to go.
Yeah, yeah, we're getting bad errors because of this. Yeah, you need to fix this.
I'm not even okay. It doesn't even go to the next problem here. Is this better? Nope. It's not even jumping yet.
Still
Okay,
has
this
error.
is a restart. This is not. That's better. No, it's something with the jumping, like because if I'm here, right? If I'm here, I'm getting the errors. uh, what is that? Unresolved imports browser event. I'm not seeing browser event here.
No,
Come on.
it's the old error.
Okay, time to restart the editor.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it on again?
That looks better. Should we ignore
Nice.
these? States. Okay, function run. Are we good here? It still doesn't let me do this. Did we delete more things? I don't think I don't know if it's related.
Is the trait in lib.rs or mod.rs? Does it have
All
to
this
be?
will be commented. I'm just oh, is the tr it is exposed, right? Effect, like, because this is pub crate, like, if I
Hmm.
go to parent module, how do I go to parent module? Go, no, search command parent, eh, this Rust LSP parent module. Mod effects,
Hmm. Okay.
pub crate mod effects? I don't know, it's not necessary. What is this stuff? No control. Okay, let's try again. Uh, impl state. I don't know what this is. Not. I'm just going to comment this out. It's a lot of work went into all this stuff. Enum event. Nope. That's a nope. Enum command. That's also a nope. Are we in a better position? Oops. This. It's not offering.
Just
Okay.
import
How do Rust unit struct construction?
I need a 30-second break. Right back.
Mm, yep.
I'm back. Yeah, that pub. That's the pub I meant.
Pub rate call. No,
Oh,
no, it's not allowed because it's already
because
a.
traits. Yeah, trait methods don't.
I'll tell you what. I think it's not available because the display is not implemented for something.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
Which brings us back to that conversation about these being specific to the method and not to the whole trait.
Yeah, but how about just using it? Oh, you're using it.
Yeah,
Effects,
I did
effects.
that, which is also not correct. Not the best practice because it should probably be effect as underscore. Which
There
totally
we go.
won't change the fact that call is not implemented.
Implemented and in scope. Perhaps you need to implement one of them. Effects, effect.
Yeah, very very nice, very nice.
Oh, the implementation needs to be public as well.
The
Uh,
implementation?
Signal
No.
effect.
Mm.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's simply not, um, call is a default implementation, right? But it has bounds. That's not a thing.
That's not a thing.
Call is a default, has a default implementation, but it has bounds. We implement effect, and for call to be implemented for us, um, T and E need to be um, display.
Display. And this
That
is definitely not display.
it's definitely not display.
I
So all
think
we need to
it's time
do,
to define a thing for this,
well,
which also implements display.
no. All we need to do is wrap this in a in some sort of a success struct to pub create, close the parentheses. Exactly. And then just that's tuple struct and insert that inside. Yeah. Now we can derive more. I mean, sorry, it's like derive more display.
Equals.
This is a item path, so it's call. What did you do there? I'm struggling
What's the
to
syntax
follow.
here?
Okay, yeah, item path syntax call.
Item path, right. Okay. Nope.
And now we
Oh,
need to
yeah.
the
The derive.
attribute.
Signal installed. Cool. What's the warning here?
This
Expected.
is an impl, but it needs to be an impl effect for.
Yes, it needs to be an input effect. So this wasn't converted yet. Effect of sigma is dog anyhow error. Need to import the effect. Yes. This needs to be a result of this and anyhow error.
Yeah.
And just implement for numbers.
It's no, not that. It's
Async.
async. Yeah.
What's this? Don't need this, right? The pop crate.
Yes. None of that.
Okay. And now this warning expected.
That's the hint of the mismatch. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's fine. Let's see if there are other problems in this file. No other problems in this file, but let's check all. Yeah, no,
Well,
that's all.
we need to take the contents of the Tokyo spawn
Oh,
out.
Wait. We still have this over here.
Yeah, that's kind of correct. You need to like construct the new type over it as well.
Oh yeah. There. No.
Signal installed,
Install.
not event.
Nothing wrong. I don't know. I auto completed it.
And wrap that in OK. And then take the contents of the Tokyo spawn and take them out of there. That Tokyo spawn. Yeah.
Expected unit. Huh? Uh,
Relationship with the language server. Are you telling me the truth?
it hallucinates more than my LLM.
At least I wanted an argument. People make mistakes as well. LSPs error out all the time. Okay, what's that?
Expected unit.
Well, what's the return result of do I don't know what expected units exactly. The OK?
No, the result, the return type of the whole
Sure.
block.
What block is this?
It's the whole function.
Async effect. Async function effect.
Yeah.
Of unknown. Async function effect takes self and returns result of da 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 da. Yeah, that seems right. But there must be an error somewhere before that.
Yeah. Maybe here.
That returns unit. Right?
Return.
So these need to be like basically remove the line 32, 33, because that thing is not a thing anymore here. And do the,
Oh yeah.
do the conversion from match and sending into context. What's the context here? Install. This is sigint. So this is like install sigint.
Oh.
As underscore, because we don't refer to it by name.
Okay. Rotate.
It's like Voldemort. Shared. We are signal. Here,
Yep.
I'm looking at the docs for this. Creates a new listener, right? So this is
Yeah. Do that.
create SIGINT listener.
Mm-hmm.
That looks right.
Mm-hmm.
We
Do
have
the
our
same with the sector listener.
yeah, which will be brutal. Will be this term
Terminate.
sig. Oops, term.
Mm-hmm.
That looks right. Less lines.
This is fine.
Receiver. That's okay. Tokyo spawn. That looks right.
Yeah.
That also looks right. Send the event. What's the event? The signal kind. Okay. I think it's our own signal kind.
Yep.
Yep. Here. 1, 2. Okay. Signal event. Is that shared from stream receiver box it? What is this now? Send it? No, don't send it. Return it. Handler installed. Don't do that. We don't need, basically, we already have this, right? Signal installed. That, am I right?
E-
Why am I wrong?
Go to definition.
Expected struct. Found struct. Oh, signal install event. Ah, it's different.
Go to the definition.
Signal install event. No. This is signal kind,
Yeah.
right?
Wait. What was signal install event?
This. There's no
Okay.
signal install event anymore. There's like this. This is the result of
Yeah.
successfully installing, and then you get this.
Yeah.
Okay. Install signal is the we need display for this. Derive. Derive more. Display. Install signal. Install signal listeners. I don't know.
No, this is the effect.
I know. Nurse. Right? This is
Handlers. Handlers.
handlers. I think it's one handler for
Handler.
multiple signals. Install signal handler. Okay. Write all files. Don't do that. Let me close all buffers that are here. This buffer, what do I do with this buffer? An app. Kind of sucks. Do I write it? No. I'll fix it manually. I do a read. Yeah, read. The only thing that like incorrect here is probably this one.
Mhm.
Signaler, handler. Okay. And let's go back to signal and see what's going on here. So there's no install signal event.
Yeah.
Signal install event. There is signal kind, which we've went over, and that looks all right.
Yeah, check if we have all the context.
All the context. Look for question marks.
Yeah.
NFA, regexp, misplaced. I suppose, yeah, I suppose I don't know regex. Context, create, just these two.
That's all. Okay.
Yeah. So only, what is that? Okay, let's remove those. Okay, no errors in main. Okay,
Handler.
handler. Can we call that? We can call that.
Yay.
That's cool. Let's to do this so we don't have errors.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty cool.
Flat map.
Rx of context is not satisfied, not implemented. Um, this kind of looks like the from future failed. Was this return of future or not?
By the way, in the case of the signal handler,
Mm-hmm.
we don't even need to convert it to a observable. Because it's a future. Just await it.
What we here we cannot await anything. That's the contract. That's the concept. In the app where we don't if you have a future we have to like convert it to observable.
Okay.
Can we fill the match arms now?
I hope so. Is first if this starts. Nope. Still says context not satisfied.
Context. Yep. Well, we're trying to create right. So the thing no. It's shared is like the call is correct. Shared from future is probably correct. And something there doesn't allow, that value is not meet that future does not meet the trait bounds for being in a shared context, something like that. That looks right. It even infers the result, right?
Mhm.
That's awesome. Yeah. Instead of flat map, try um, concat map. Is it the same problem?
Yep.
And hold on, what is this unit?
I just for it to have something to map into.
Is that the problem? I mean, if that's the problem, we're just not mapping it correctly.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try mapping it correctly.
To what?
Okay, so that's logic. That's logic.
Ah, I know. To do. There we go. That should
Yeah.
work.
No. No. So
No?
no. So I don't, we like we need the match. So just write the match.
Okay.
You cannot fill it.
No.
Funny. Okay. So what do you think it is? It's okay with
With what is it?
just write something in the
Okay.
okay. Flat flat arrow. Now point at, show me what the inlay hint says. Not for that, for the X.
Signal installed.
Signal. No. Good. Now we need to make that field public. Go the field inside signal installed.
All right.
It's not
No,
in this
you
file.
have the signal.
Yep.
Signal installed. Uh,
Yep.
how to do that?
In the just before the field, you add the modifier.
Oh,
Pub.
great.
Pub's good enough. Because there's already pub crate on the
Yeah.
struct itself. So
Okay.
now you can pattern match on that struct there in the OK. Like, mention the signal installed struct.
Just a sec. I got this. This structure. There you go.
Cute. So that 0, that's actually signal. It's signal. It's not yet the kind. It's an observable we could listen to, right? Yeah. Okay. So if that's the case, we just want to map into that.
Eh. Import. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We just want.
Map into that observable
Oh,
because
yeah.
this is a flat map.
Exactly. And here we don't have an observable. We need to create
Yeah,
one.
we're not going to really map into that observable though. Yeah, we need to like further map like right, like 161. Because this is our success case, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is our happy path. So I think here we're basically going to like flat, probably flat map more or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here
No.
in
Let me just
uh-huh.
say that this is really starting to look like a moment here. That's
Uh-huh.
nested flat maps. It's what it is.
Cool.
So yeah, I expect we have some machinery in RX Rust to be able to write this like in a flat syntax.
I don't know.
Okay, what about the error case?
In the error case, we we just decide what the I-32 is, and we do like observable of, what is it? Sorry, shared of, not observable of, shared of, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We add the helper or just try the same thing with from future result and see what happens. Okay, shared of one. Why not work out effort? Incompatible types. Yes. Uh,
Well, yeah, they're always going to be incompatible unless we box them. No,
oh,
just box them, both of them. Not the values, but the observables. Right? You have a match that returns one observable here, another observable there. There are different types, but there's a method for this.
I dot
Box it,
box
I believe.
it. Right. Map to do dot box it.
Right, but that also of yeah, okay.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I have an idea of something like the join, which is an FM. It takes um, a, it takes an observable of a result and a function from an observable of a result to another observable of a result. Wow. And returns, let me just finish this, observable. Yeah, all of these are results. So just, I'm gonna remove yeah. With a function that takes an observable, a function from an observable to an observable, right? And returns an observable.
Isn't that map?
Mm,
No.
not exactly.
What is that?
Yes,
Function from observable
that's map.
to observable.
Yeah.
I don't know what function from observable to observable is.
Uh,
I don't know what this join does.
yeah. I'm trying
Join.
to make a function where you can combine functions, but you don't have to put them in nested closures. So instead of putting this part in a nested closure,
Mhm.
you basically call another method on it. And then, yes, and then.
I see.
And then we can chain these and the errors should get handled because the and then handles them internally. That's the idea.
Well,
Sorry. Rotate.
this is for me. This is new territory. I do see how we're getting nested here, right? Like I do see that.
Mm-hmm. You know what I want to try it? instead of writing this with a from future, try writing the exact same thing but with a from future result. Just below it. So don't remove this. Do another thing. Let y equal
Equal what?
shared from future result.
Sure. So there's also with custom
Mm,
scheduler. No, 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 that's not it.
no. Install signal handler dot call.
Signal handler. Call.
Mm-hmm. And then y dot flat map.
Can I just
No.
inline this? That's annoying.
Okay.
We don't need the Y.
Yeah, we did it so we could get type hints. Dot on error.
Can we see what this does? Execute a callback when an error occurs. This operator allows intercepting errors from 4 side
Side
effects
effects.
while
No, I want to
preserving the
map.
original error flow downstream. This is like a tap.
No, I
It's
want to
the
map
tap
it.
error.
I want map error.
Maybe there's a map error, but here's a map error.
Map error. There we go.
Transform the error emitted by the source observable. This operator intercepts an error emission from the source and maps it to a new error value type using the provided function.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to map the errors like this, I think. What
Yeah,
do you
we
have
do.
in mind?
We map it to one. Shared of one dot box it.
Mhm. So here's the
Closure
error,
with the yeah,
but
and
it's to a value. It's just one,
oh
right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
But we
that's it.
but it doesn't this look like that instead? And like never.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I got it because it's not infallible anymore if it's got an error, right?
Which is fine, right? Like it just means in main we have to like treat this differently.
Yeah, but that's the correct semantics, no? It's either exits with an exit code or I mean we can map everything to an exit code. But yeah, we can map everything to an exit code. It was fine. Put it back.
I don't, but maybe this is the value of observables having an error type, right? Like you could special case it and
Yeah.
like exclude it from the happy path.
Oh yeah, okay. Good. Do this. And then do map okay.
And this
And
is like
map
this is
it
like a
to
never. This unit is actually more like a never. I don't think
no,
that's
it's
a
a
thing
unit.
in
It's a
Rust
unit.
though. It's experimental.
It's a unit because you can exit with success.
You can exit with success, which would
Yeah, and
be
that's a unit.
actually exit code 0.
Yeah, but that's like you can handle that in the main.
You
It's
know, that's actually not the case in our app. We don't. There's no exit with 0
how, how come?
because like if you do control, the only way that it exits is if there's an error, which is like 1,
Uh-huh.
or that you do a control C,
Yeah, that should be a clean exit.
but that's not an there is no exit code. That's like a none. There's literally no exit code, right?
Yeah,
In that case,
so we return a 0, which is the
it's
semantics of
no,
Unix
it's
exit.
no, it's not 0. It's no exit code.
No
Look,
exit code.
I think
No,
so.
that's when we have a process and we either get an exit code when it exits or we don't. But when we exit, we can always exit with 0. Yeah.
We can.
Yeah, this is a different, like this is the exit code of a listened um,
Oh, well, our
process. Not
tests say 0 or 1 currently. So yeah.
Oh, it says someone. Okay.
Well, that's just it. Yeah, that's because it's possible, right? It's possible for exit code to be not to have no exit code.
Okay. Anyway, let's map line 6163. Let's do a map OK to unit, and then it should be able to return it.
Map. That's
Map
more like
to no map
map to
OK. Map OK.
map to unit.
Map to unit.
I mean,
Sure.
that's
Okay. Yep. And this should be able to be returned. It's not. Why?
because it needs to be boxed basically. You can't,
Okay.
this is shared box
Oh,
observer.
nice. Very nice. Okay. So this we're making some progress, but we're gonna have a problem when we want to merge different streams with this.
Sure, if you can imagine I can't even imagine problems yet.
Okay. It's fine. We can flat map to Nirvana. Join is just flat map. Mob start. Just is always doing a lot of work.
Flat map to heaven.
Okay. What's the next thing we want to do?
So I find this interesting that this, because an observable carries 2 types.
Okay.
The error can be can be mapped distinctly from, right? And then when you program the happy path, you disregard the error, which is
Yeah.
like now for the first time I'm using the error type at all. Until now I was asking myself, what do I need this for?
This. No. I need this. No. Sorry, I wanted to show you an analogy for programming with results, but I
Mhm.
don't know where the slide is with the.
Well, I did this
Okay.
in stack based programming, right?
Yeah, this is a like result-based programming. So this is it's the metaphor is called railway oriented programming. Anyway, sorry for the interruption.
No worries.
Yeah, it's fine and it has interrupt
Yeah.
with result.
Okay. So maybe we can try to now look at the happy path.
Yeah.
Okay. So the happy path is most likely a flat map or whatever, one of the flattening operators, right? There's flat map, concat map. It's not a map.
It's not a map. It's a
It
flat map.
is a flat. Must be a flat map because we are going to obtain more observables here.
Except in the case of the signal, yeah, we do. Signal installed, which is a thing. Yeah. We just flat map it. We just flat map the
N-
identity.
n- Now you can pattern match on the parameter itself. Like you don't need a match, right? You can take that parameter of the closure,
Yeah.
and instead of it being a binding, do a pattern. Installed signal handler installed
In
signal
signal
installed,
installed, yes.
and you have that. Well, we may as well decide what to do here instead of just flattening.
Yeah. Uh,
And here I know the
no.
logic, right? We need to obtain to do the next thing, and the next thing is actually concurrently doing approximately 3 different effects.
Yeah.
But let's start with one.
But let's do that in the next flat map. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. No, we want a context where we have a bunch of observables, right?
Yes. Yes.
What was the next one? Server, maybe.
Well, I don't know if it's observable, but let's take. Well, let's. It's the server. We need an initial build, and we need. Can you take a look at the state? There's a commented out. It's commented out now. State above or below. Who knows where it is? It's a long state. Yep.
Yeah, this
Now,
one.
okay. So
Here we go. Initial build, server, and watcher.
that's right.
Yeah.
Now we should. So let's start with the initial build.
Okay.
Actually, the server is the easiest one because it doesn't lead to any.
Yeah, that's server. Server's good. Actually, we need the serve dir first before these.
You're right.
Does it have a
It's not served
parameter?
here. It's obtain served here.
No, it's not. Is it?
Ob, ob,
Oh, yeah.
obtain served. So there. Call.
Huh?
Not that call. I mean, sorry. Yes, that call. Not the first call. Yes, the second call.
Okay, so
Yes.
call like this, right?
Do not explicitly pass self. Yes. And you got a
Uh,
future. But now we need
future.
to convert it into, you know, yeah. Do you think call should convert it into, from future result for us?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
For
Change
sure.
that. Change that. I mean, if it's an effect, it will always be a result. Is that like our case?
Mm-hmm.
Because yep. I mean, that's that, right? So go to the trait and call returns. I don't know what type it returns though. But it won't be a box. We can actually avoid this being a box, right?
How?
Yeah, because we should like just take a look at what from yeah, try to hit that type with completion. It'll be a from future result something something.
Well, what?
Delete
What should I
this
do?
type.
Sorry?
Delete this. Well, actually, go back go back to our app and like just look at look at obs 2 perhaps or something like that. Um, look at line 166. Put a semi at the end and look at the type of obs 2. Is that is that a thing?
No.
Why not?
Oh, that. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Shared CTX from future result.
Yeah, not too complex, right? Shared CTX of from future results, and we have some more types there, right? Shared CTX of from future results. There's a second argument to shared CTX for some reason, right? Don't know what that is.
Let me just import it.
Yeah.
And it has a second argument. Scheduler.
Scheduler. What's our scheduler?
Like whatever.
That's interesting.
What's a scheduler? Okay.
I think this can you like
Well,
I think I know the solution is to make call generic. Is that even possible?
why not stick with the boxed for now?
That's also possible. Shared screen effect. I was thinking this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that is that possible?
Yes.
Uh, no. Is that not? Oh, the two struct takes 0 lifetime arguments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how that works. Future, future and scheduler. So what? The future is F, right? What is the future here?
Um, future of result of D and D.
I think it's going to be difficult because I don't think we can do impl future where the output. Uh, yeah, I now I'm skeptical. Now I'm going to go with the shared. Okay, shared
And boxed
box
observable
observable clone.
of not clone, just shared boxed observable of static, comma t, comma e.
That's not async. That's just function, right?
Yeah.
Um, And now we actually have to do it, right?
Yes.
So we cannot await here. We can info the self,
We can
and
what?
we can info the self,
Yeah.
and we can. So
From
what?
future.
Mm, mm. Shared from. I don't know what's going on here. Future result. Is that a thing?
Um, yeah, that should work. Add
Maybe
the
the await is stripping it up. Whoops. This,
yes.
we need
Remove
to
the
map
red.
it or tap.
Uh,
We need to tap for this, right? Maybe because shared is not imported.
shared is not important. Yeah.
From, why not?
Observable factory. The import uh, observable factory.
Where do we do this right here in app, right?
Yeah.
Type shared. It's the same thing. Oh, we need to tap the success with like info
Can
and
you tap error?
error, something like that, right?
Yeah. Nice. Shouldn't that
So
be an error? No. Yes. No. No. Because we don't have a policy on what should happen with it yet. It might just be a normal thing. Okay.
and
Looks
and
good.
box
Yes. Unbox it. Oh, no.
from future result. Can we? What is this? Delete these things. We delete all of that. Shared box observable. That should be in. We imported the wrong shared.
Maybe.
Shared. It's this one.
Don't you need to import the observable factory?
It's not in scope. No. Oh. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? You know what? Look. Prelude. Prelude star. How about that?
Oh. Mm,
Hmm?
okay. No tapper.
But
Matter.
I want to tap there.
Mm,
Trace. Well, there's something.
on
Cargo.
air.
Block.
There's on air. There's on air.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. On error.
Eh, bracket.
Where did that go?
Okay.
What's wrong with boxing it? Shared boxed observable. I think we don't have enough bounds, straight bounds here. for
for T and
shared
E.
box observable. For T and E.
How come?
That's right. Because shared box observable needs to be send. I think the T and E need to be send because it's shared.
Mm-hmm. Can we add those bounds?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We have display, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just plus no comma. Yeah, plus send and plus send.
Dean,
T and E
let me just.
self-assign. I think it's a trait on, isn't it? It may be a trait on self. I don't see why self. Okay, let's see what's going on here. The trait observer of TNE is not implemented for tap observer. Tap observer, yeah, that's tap observer. Yeah. Let me see that
Let's
again.
just.
No, it's the same. It's not what we do in the tap or there. It's all about this the shared. Okay. And maybe about the future itself. You know, maybe about the future itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but let's see.
You can't send the
Impulse,
future.
yeah, impulse futures, future output, blah blah blah, cannot be sent between threads safely. Help within
Mm-hmm.
from future result. The trait stud marker send is not impl impl. It's truncated. Where is it now? Implemented for impl futures future output stud result of TNE. No, it's required because it appears within the type from future result. Yeah, impl future output is result of TNE. Shared scheduler. Into box core observable box dine send. Box dine core, yeah, for the observable to be send. And it's irrelevant from there. I think it's the future. The
Mm-hmm.
future that effect returns. You see that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
result because it's just an async function.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
T
Yeah. Yeah. We need a dot await, but we can't.
mm, or, or to box the future. Can you try dot boxed? I don't know if that's boxed ed at the end. Futures ext, yeah. Import futures ext as future ext as. And now that will fail, right? Is that failing?
Yeah.
With the same problem, right?
Yeah.
You see, that's because the future itself is not send. So, but T and E in this scope are send. But does
Yep.
it need?
The future of result of TNE.
Yeah, the future is not send, is it? Right?
Yeah.
The future. Okay, let me think about that. That means that
Let's.
it cannot be simply an async function.
Sorry.
That means that it cannot simply be an async function.
No. Let's go back to async and call await and get rid of this problem later. What do you say?
we're going to do this a lot. How
Mm,
and why is it that we can do this outside when we get the because we get a future and we like literally do that. So what's different in this scope? Here there are only trait bounds. Here it is concrete.
yeah.
It's a concrete future. What extra traits are implemented for the concrete future? Maybe because we it doesn't need to be just an async function,
Well, actually,
but then we would have to change all the implementations. Like,
the thing is, we awaited, so that we didn't call. Oh yeah, we called from future result on a thing that we constructed in line, a shared. Uh, uh, no, it was the async function itself. Yeah, correct. Go on.
yeah, it's a future, right? Because here, when you call on in a particular type, you get a particular implementation that returns, um, some right some particular future, and so this probably has to do with being the future being sized uh, or unpin, or I don't know, whatever it is. The point is, I do have valuable input on this.
Right.
I do have some insight. Like, I can explain to you a possible path forward and why it's not very desirable. I think
Okay. I'm listening.
the some trait bounds are missing. If you go back to the trait, you see that effect method. Um, T and E, the
Effect
effect
method.
method.
Yeah.
Um,
Can be made part. Huh.
Wait,
Maybe.
can you show that again? Send can be made part of the associated futures
Yes.
guarantees
Oh,
for all
it's the same as
implementation.
this. It's this.
Yes, but let me read the entirety of this.
Yeah. Sorry.
Can be made part of the associated futures guarantees for all implementations of effect, impl, stood, future output. Can we add trait bounds to effect?
Uh,
Because effect, okay, look, effect is where'd you go? What is that?
I'm just pasting the error suggestion here.
Oh,
Impulse set to the
can you make
future.
it a comment or something? Okay. Look, I do have some insight about this. So if you follow me for a moment,
Mhm.
the effect method is async.
Yeah.
Therefore, it is the source of the future type involved here,
Yeah.
and whatever trait bounds are on it, or are not on it, or missing from it. One
Mhm.
thing I know we can do is for it to not be an async method, but instead, not a non-async, like a regular function that returns an impulse future that has more trade bounds.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Like,
Like this one.
right, like that one. You can see that the future itself there is sent, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
If we do that, we're going to have to change all of the implementations a tiny bit because they also need to have this exact same shared screen, the exact same signature, right? They could not be async fn. They would have to do, impl function effect returns impl future.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but their body would have to change as well,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because they'd have to like return an async block that stuff gets moved into.
Can't we somehow handle this outside of effect, like in call?
Uh, um, in call, you can't. Well, maybe, may,
Create an
maybe
async block.
if I do async
Mm-hmm.
move
Yeah,
this await.
there you go.
I don't know because what is that? Self
It's not
is not
sent.
sent, right? Because now this right, this has the bound.
Yeah.
This block is bound. What we really would wish was possible is if we get this hint again, right?
Now we can make those send.
See that? That's applying what it suggested, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we do that, we can accept it, but I think that all the implementations are broken. Like
Yeah.
not only in AppRS, but see that?
Yeah.
Wait, that's effects RS.
May not live long enough.
No, hold on. It's not broken.
It's not?
Huh? All our implementations somehow still apply to
Mm-hmm.
this, even though they're just plain, right?
Async functions, because
Plain async
async
functions.
functions implement the future trait. That's cool.
So this is very cool, right? But
Yeah.
what's the problem now?
Uh,
Right, it's static, right? Wait, 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 wait. Basically, you're saying with static, you're saying this future is not just a reference. It has to be an owned future. That's one of the ways in which you implement static, I think.
Parameter E needs to
Also
outlive the
static.
effect. Yeah.
Sorry.
Parameter E needs to, and T both need to outlive the effect.
Yeah. Basically, that they're not references.
Yay. There you go. Uh-oh.
What is that? Are we mutating something here? What is tap? What's the problem? We get a reft here, and we get a. Oh no! Here we get an. No! Here we get an owned e. That's not what we want. We can't do that. We have to
Yeah.
do something different, right?
Map error.
Oh, you want to cheat? Is that the only way?
Don't forget to return it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Tudo.
Okay. I'm buying this. Are you buying this?
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
That's something we can flat map finally.
it's I'm sorry, this is Rust. But for what it's worth, I can replace qualified path with use here. Okay.
Okay.
And this also this is in scope.
Yeah. It's fine. It's it's okay.
Tell- that's what we need to tell ourselves. Also, this was extraneous,
Yeah.
right? Okay. It's cute now. It's ours.
It's uh it's a linear monadic effect type with error. And async. Yeah, it's all the things. Yeah, it's an app monad. Monad is anything that has a flat map.
Well, um, what are we? What happened here?
Still need to map the result to unit. Map the
Why?
okay
Why isn't map two?
mapped. Sure. Oh,
Boom.
nice, nice, nice. And now instead of map 2, we can flat map.
Like this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. You can delete the commented parts.
All right. Well, it's 10 p.m. If you excuse me, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
This has been one of the best sessions ever.
Yeah.
If it's over 4 hours, I'm going to need to split it up because they don't let me. They don't. They don't export that long.
Uh-huh.
But I'll split it up. That's fine. So if you're watching until now, it's not live, but and you want to join us, I'm looking for more participants. If this looks like fun, so message me. I'm easy to find. That's fine. Mm-hmm.
Quick recap.
Yes.
We finished refactoring all the drivers to effects, and we made a effect type that handles.
Trait, right?
Sorry, trait
We
effect
modified
traits
the
that
effect
handles
trait.
async. It handles results, turns them into signal. Sorry, observables that either produce values or an error. It handles the
Logs. It logs.
lifetimes of the stuff correctly and logs the results. And we started using it in the main app to start setting up effects. So, and it looks like it'll be a bunch of flatmaps. So it's cool.
Yeah, and I think, beginning to understand the usefulness of the error type for observables. And I am like wondering whether it would make sense to place the trait bound on the trait instead of that method. Like if you know that the trait is useless without that particular method, then if as is, you're only ever going to get there is no such method, right? But if you put the trait bound on the trait, then your effect will not successfully implement that trait.
Yeah.
Right? And then you won't accidentally try to use an effect that does not properly implement that trait. I'm still, trying to understand why the idiom is to put all of those. Or maybe I'm misreading an idiom.
I think there's another side to it, which is
Mhm.
um, the question of whether you want to keep those closed or open. Um, and I think it's going to do if you have multiple traits on the same type, those can kind of interfere, I guess.
Sounds like you have more thoughts on the matter than I do.
Um, Something along these lines. Well, yeah, we'll need to look into it. Why they put bounds on functions? Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Well, thanks, Don.
Good recap. Awesome.